I want to share this story of resilience. A man who lost his leg in a landmine accident. He took that experience and went on to found a group called Survivor Corps and was eventually awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his work to ban landmines. Let's take a look.
My name's Jerry White. I grew up in a relatively religious home, and I always wanted to go to the place where all this stuff happened. Jerusalem, the Sea of Galilee, these beautiful places where I could walk in the footsteps of the prophets. That was my goal. So when I was a junior at Brown University, I went camping in the Sinai and also into the Golan Heights, and that's where the accident took place. If you can picture a day, sunny, nothing could have been more beautiful, wonderful. I actually couldn't have been happier. I think I was even humming that morning when suddenly, boom. So I looked down after this explosion and I see that my lower right leg was blown off. And I then was in shock, of course, and where's my foot? Where I couldn't get my mind to compute the loss. Where's my foot? Where's my foot? Where's my foot? And then when the dust settled and I saw that, my left leg was blown open and my right leg was in shambles, it dawned on us we're in a minefield left over from the 60s, from the Six-Day War. But it was in that moment of blood and fear and horror that I did have a recollection. For some reason, I knew I didn't die. I remember the first few weeks I was lying in a hospital in Israel. I was faced with a choice. Do I want to fly home to a hospital in Boston? My father happened to be president of one of the hospitals, and they thought, bring the boy home, we'll get the best care, the best doctors. And I said no. I was in a room with 4 or 5 guys my age who were blown up, missing eyes, limbs. They had gone through explosions in the Lebanese war. In Israel, it struck a little balance of being in your face, tough love, like, hello, that's life. We've been living with this for a long time. And so I was choosing to stay with people who understood what I went through, as opposed to going home and being precious. I felt like I moved forward and graduated. I resumed life. I really just wanted to do things I used to do, play tennis, go skiing, have girlfriends, figure it out. Did that, check. And I wouldn't say I was such a great giver back in the day, but the opportunity came up to help the survivors and the victims, the children, the families, the parents, the farmers, that they would have a leg up, an opportunity to move on in life. And so once I started, it was like a wildfire of giving. I think if we look back at our lives and you connect the dots of your crises or scarring moments, in fact, the universe is trying to wake you up, because each time there's an opportunity to awaken, I think spiritually, emotionally, physically, but as a giver in particular. So that's the interesting thing about trauma. Is it bad? Is it good? Who knows? What are you doing with it?